Floyd is Pop. We knew he was Pop. Fulio, y'all get life. That was a stupid murder plan.
Hold up, it ain't just that Floyd is Pop, Joe. Is that he caught some felony charges now. Or one felony charge, or one felony case, and then there's the other issue, right? One is that they're saying he took money for the Mike Tyson fight.
And the Pacquiao fight.
And the Pacquiao fight.
Both fights.
And kind of didn't give it back, and it kind of bounced. Then there's the bad check allegation, over $200,000 bad check. That's for the watch, right?
For the watch, yeah.
Where he wrote a check for a watch, wasn't a good check. My man asked for the watch back, didn't give it back. It's been over a year. My man finally said, yo, I got to do something about this. Like, one, I thought you were wrong on this. Initially,
you thought he wasn't Pop?
I underestimated the extent to which I thought. Sometimes people aren't liquid,
right?
He's starting to make moves that aren't just like I'm not liquid. It's like
popped.
Please,
well, again,
yeah, like
he's suing his own people's for
team.
His team. What was it, $300 million or something?
It's a lot.
It's a lot of money that he said, yo, was taken without me knowing. So if I think I got certain bread and it ain't there, and I found out y'all got it. And I got expensive lifestyle, I might be really up now.
Is it hard to have sympathy for Floyd? For me, it is.
It's not for me.
It's not hard.
It's not for me.
Why?
I struggle. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm just saying when I watch watching how he's lived over the last 20, the flamboyance, the money. It's just hard when I watch people. I watch people get robbed of their money, right? Mm-hmm. There's a way that he moves with money that makes it harder for me to feel sympathetic. And I'm not saying it's fair. I'm just saying
that's not fair at all.
I'm stipulating. I'm not saying this is fair.
But you're saying how you personally feel about that.
Yeah, it's like when I watch something like "fuck you, poor people," and then they lose their money. I don't have as much sympathy. You know what I mean? It's just harder for me. You know, but I still think it's unfortunate. I feel bad. And I also don't know that he got robbed. I hope it's true that he didn't just mismanage his money. That there's some recourse that he can get his money back.
But even if he did,
yeah,
Floyd. Do you know Floyd have ever said?
That's what I was. Yo, you took the words out of my mouth. Just because I live a flamboyant lifestyle, that don't mean I'm necessarily saying putting my middle finger up to people that are poor.
Actually, I might have seen the exact opposite. I meant Floyd when he's in giving mode.
That nigga will go in his pocket and give niggas 10,000, 5,000.
Yeah, he gave
like
a lot
nothing.
to a lot of people.
Changed a lot of lives.
I don't mean he literally said "fuck you, poor people." I'm saying when you walk around
through actions.
I don't see how y'all could go on vacation with less than 12 watches. I don't see that kind
that
of
was
shit.
all part of a character, though, Mark.
Yeah, and I'm saying that character for me doesn't incur sympathy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So let me.
I'm just saying for me.
I think we lose track sometimes. I think that
Floyd was a good kid, man.
Yeah, it's levels. It's levels to a bunch of shit, right? Mm-hmm. It's levels to a bunch of shit. So, and this is where we get caught up in our billionaire conversation or ultra rich conversation. That's like somebody saying, "Yo, I have empathy for Mark if he hits a bad patch because Mark got 300 pairs of sneakers and that's obsessive and he don't need 300 pairs."
I think that would be reasonable. But again,
Mark is wired different.
But here's the thing: I'm not saying I don't have sympathy because he has a lot of stuff. I'm saying it's the flaunting of it that makes me less sympathetic. If I came on TV every day and said, "Y'all wearing the same pair of sneakers twice, y'all," and then one day all my sneakers got stolen, I wouldn't expect you to have sympathy for me, even if.
But that's part of my.
It's wrong that somebody stole my sneakers.
That's part of my job to actually be this person.
Yes, you're just explaining why he does it. I'm just saying, it makes
just
me.
Saying
it just makes me less sympathetic.
And a lot of people are like that.
Let me ask you a question, though, Mark, real quick. Who's the guy that said it was good for Muhammad Ali? The guy that Muhammad Ali made jokes about? Frazier. Do you agree that Frazier said that he made all those jokes about me and then look who can't talk or whatever? Do you agree with that? No matter what Muhammad Ali did for the people, no matter what he stood for, no matter where he was at, still for black people, he was out there on the front lines. Joe Frazier ended up saying that about him. Oh, he said I was the R word. Now look who is that? Look who can't speak. Yeah. Do you agree with Joe Frazier's?
What I would say,
he does have a right to say it, but I agree with that sentiment.
What I would say is to Joe Frazier is like, I don't agree that you deserved it, and I think it's wrong that happened to you. But I could understand how Joe Frazier, who's on the business end of those jokes, wouldn't have as much sympathy for Muhammad Ali as somebody else, as he would for George Foreman.
It's the same thing I be saying about how certain people look at Wendy Williams.
Perfect example.
Like, Do we think what's happening to her is a good thing? No, but there are a lot of people that's like, because of the way she built her brand.
If Wendy Williams ruined your
there's
life,
a lot
it's
of people
okay
that
to say I
don't
don't
have
sympathy.
as much
True,
sympathy
but that's
for
a
her
horrible
as they
parallel
should.
because Floyd
I
is
hate
not,
that people with bad hearts get brought up so much in these type of
Yo, listen to
conversations.
this. Not just that. Floyd not out here just ridiculing people and making their life live in hell because I'm rejoicing in the things that my craft has afforded
Yeah,
me.
see, I think a lot of
That's
people
that's not a good
are taking
parallel.
that.
Wendy Williams was doing mean shit to people and saying mean shit to people. Cool. Floyd Mayweather's out here saying, yo, I'm rich. Look.
Yeah, but
They different, bro.
Here's the thing. I'm not saying that the parallel isn't that they both did something unethical. It's that one has a consequence to the other. So for me, if Floyd is flaunting money and showing ridiculous spending, and then you broke after showing ridiculous spending,
I don't feel happy for it. I didn't
say I feel happy.
I don't feel
no
less.
sympathy.
I still have empathy for him.
And that's
I feel-
great.
yeah, I feel
But
bad.
what I'm saying is I find myself having less empathy for someone who has shown what I perceive to be reckless spending and flaunting than someone who didn't. You know,
I get that.
I just do, you know, and I'm okay with that. You know, again, now if I find out that he was robbed, that's different. I don't want no athlete should deserve to get robbed, and boxers seem to get robbed a lot.
But his story is that he was robbed.
And I said, if it is true, then I want him to get justice for that. In fact, I remember I started
So
with.
shouldn't you be?
It sounds like he don't believe that he was robbed.
I just said I hope that that is the case, so that he can have recourse and get his money back, regardless of how he spends it. It's his money. But what I'm saying is that in general, it's harder for me to muster sympathy for someone who has shown reckless spending than it is for someone who has not.
It's hard for me to show sympathy when somebody's committed some type of heinous crime, but a nigga bragging that he got a shit ton of money.
No, a nigga
beat
from the
all
bottom.
odds.
No, a nigga from the bottom.
I'm not holding that against Floyd.
But neither am I. You're misrepresenting my point.
No,
my issue is
But you are holding it against him, Mark.
that he beat the odds and came from the bottom.
Yeah,
No, I'm holding up that if you buy 12 watches, if you say I have to wear a different watch every day, I have 75 cars. Yes, if you are
That person goes broke.
again, not broke from being robbed. Because we're mixing two different things.
Broke from
I don't
bad
care
spending habits,
if
you
you
say.
throw your money, if you burn your money in the trash can and somebody steals. I have sympathy for you having been robbed. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if you are broke because you recklessly spent, and I see that image, right, and I watch the world have to watch that, and I watch the impact that has on people, particularly people who won't end up with that kind of money, right? If I see all of that, I'm less sympathetic to that than the person like.
This is back to the Brandon Marshall thing where you was like, yo, I have a problem with you putting that online. So it's not the fact that Floyd purchases 50,000 watches. It's the fact that it's online.
that we know about it.
I'm showing it. I'm bragging with
Just
it.
said that.
There's two pieces to it. Yes, there's two pieces. One is the flaunting of it. That does make me less sympathetic. That's what I started with. And then there's also the flaunting of it. What he's flaunting is reckless spending. He's not just saying, "Here's my bank account. Here's my money. Here's my investments." That would be a little bit different to me.
I only don't like that because somebody on the bottom, somebody on a lower rung than you could always look up and say
That's
that.
what I said. I said,
Like,
Yes,
that's
and
always applicable.
I said
And
somebody
I'd
could
be
look
okay
at.
with that.
Yeah, he's with that.
I'm okay
I
with that.
understand
If I went
He
broke
ain't
right
wavered.
now,
He said, "I'm with that."
His shoe example is a perfect example. If I was broke and he said, "I don't got no sympathy," nigga bragging
got 300 sneakers. I
Yeah,
don't fuck with you
that
broke.
would make sense to
That's
me.
that rich people sentiment. It's the same. It runs all in that same vein.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, because having 300 pair of sneakers is reckless. It's irresponsible.
who dictates?
It's excessive. How about this? It's excessive.
It could be excessive.
Yes.
But I wouldn't call it reckless or irresponsible.
You don't
Every-
deserve hardship because you live in an excessive
I
manner.
don't think you deserve it. This is where you take what I'm saying and add another
You
layer
don't
to
deserve
it.
sympathy.
I didn't say you
didn't say
don't
that.
deserve sympathy.
He's just saying he doesn't have the sympathy.
And I
he said
stipulated
it.
this is where our arguments go weird.
Yep.
I stipulated I'm not saying this is fair.
True.
And then we have a whole conversation. You all trying to convince me
You
of
did.
how
No, you-
unfair it is.
no, you did.
I agree it's not fair. I began with that. I'm just telling you why I feel that way.
Got it.
Got you.
That's it.
New Joe Budden.